What's good, people? It's your boy The Kitchen. Now, if you have been a day one listener of the Joe Button podcast, you would know that there has been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of changes to the pod, and ultimately a change of co-hosts that would come and go. Now, I could take this back to the OG co-hosts of I'll Name This Podcast Later, aka the JBP, which would be Marissa Mendez and Peter Rosenberg. I could go with the obvious, Rory and Mal. I feel like a lot of people caught onto the pod when Rory and Mal were on the show. I don't think many people remember Peter Rosenberg and Marissa Mendez. And if they do remember that, they only really remember Joe for being the corny rapper that just turned to podcasting because nobody really cared about him musically. But during the Rory and Mal era, a lot of opinions started to change about Joe and how people really felt about him as this corny rapper. And a lot of people really hopped onto the bandwagon and really enjoyed his podcast and the conversation that these three guys would have until the breakup, where everything would change and opinions of Joe Button being this thief that robbed his two friends would start to circulate. Not only circulate online, but Joe would also lose a lot of subscribers. Yes, Joe lost a lot of subscribers. A lot of people didn't like him, and it in fact took years to gain his trust and respect back. And he did that successfully by bringing on Ice and Ish. Now, we would see these two during the height of the breakup as Rory and Mal would just not turn up to the podcast. Joe would call these two, and this is where we would see these two for the first time. Now, I can't lie, there were a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people loved them, a lot of people hated them. A lot of people preferred Ish and Ice because they brought something fresh and new. But then again, a lot of fans also were angry at Joe, feeling like, yo, after all these years, seeing Rory and Mal on that couch, you just can't replace them. A lot of the fans started to think that Joe thought that they were stupid and that they would just do what he says, because at the end of the day, it is called the Joe Button Podcast. But Joe was harshly mistaken because, like I said, half his audience turned on him. But as Rory and Mal left and started their own thing, that being the new Rory and Mal podcast, Joe stuck with Ice and Ish, and very, very slowly, Joe gained everybody's trust back, and people loved Ish and Ice, not only because they provided new perspective on things, but it was just a different podcast overall. It wasn't just filled with jokes 24/7, it was very informative as well. There were a lot of subjects that Ish could cover that Rory and Mal couldn't. And I can't lie, I'm a Rory and Mal fan, but I don't think they could really podcast with Ish, in my opinion. But as the years went on, a lot of the fans started to become tired of Ish and Ice because while they were cool, they weren't really entertaining. A lot of the fans were even saying, Joe, just patch it up with Rory and Mal. Let's just get the old pod back because these guys are not entertaining us. So much so that Joe had to bring in two new hires, that being Melissa Ford and Queenzflip. Now, this is where the problem, or a lot of the problems, would start. Now, with the Queenzflip and Melissa Ford hire, a lot of the same things would happen, just like Ish and Ice. People love them. They talk about them like it's the best thing since sliced bread. Oh my gosh, they go crazy for Queenzflip and Melissa Ford. And I can't even hate, to be honest, because those two hires at the beginning when they first joined, they were great. Melissa Ford was great. Queenzflip was also great. Queenzflip was amazing. Queenzflip was very entertaining. But like every new hire, the fans start to turn on the co-hosts. And this happened with Melissa Ford and Queenzflip. More so Queenzflip than Melissa Ford, because while they provided great moments, Melissa Ford reading her fans-only captions, Queenzflip talking about contracts, it just started to get old because Flip would not stop mentioning contracts and talking about his contracts. And a lot of the fans were tired about contracts. And not only that, Queenzflip will also get into it with his co-host as well, because they would feel disrespected by Queenzflip acting like he was the realest N-word in the room. And just remember, we've never seen this type of friction at the JBP. Even Ish had to say something about it, and if you guys missed that clip, here it is.
I can't ask you a
Like
question.
one of the Volt batteries.
Why do you think you the realest nigga breathing?
I don't think that's what
Like, we gotta stop that. You act like you the fucking Don Dada, like everybody else up here is a fake nigga but you. You not the realest nigga in the room. Stop doing that. Like, you the go-to nigga, like, yo, everybody else up here is fronting except you. That's not the facts, my nigga.
That's his brand.
I know, so he gotta stop it because it's demoralizing us like we some bitch-ass niggas. And that's not the case, Flip.
You want to do the yelling shit? Yeah.
You yell every time you know you do it.
You do it.
I don't do shows.
Put on the show.
I don't do that, my nigga.
You do it.
You bugging.
I dumb myself down, nigga. I don't put on shows for nobody.
You talk the most reckless and talk down on niggas the most. Who the fuck you talking
Name
to,
him.
bro?
Name when.
You do me, nigga.
I talk down on you.
And a nigga ain't gonna talk to me like that outside. That's the truth.
Who talks down?
Fuck all that other shit for the camera. Let's talk the truth, nigga.
I thought I was getting attacked.
That's the truth. I should be able to say something so you don't get offended and vice versa.
I am going to keep this rolling.
Take your
a lot of shit you say to me, I fuck with you and I listen, but you can't get offended. I don't get offended at all. I don't think you saw me. How you get that from that?
And if something happened, I'm promoting
the
it.
nigga knows you for 20 years. He's not gonna say all that shit.
I'm promoting
Can I play
it.
referee?
He's not.
But you're on.
I'm a promoter.
I feel like the nigga know you for long. He not gonna say that he don't want to. Because he experienced bad shit with sucker niggas up here.
Yo, your feelings is wrong.
What are you talking about?
I'm telling you, your
So
feelings
that's
is
what
wrong.
I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying.
But your feelings is
I don't think you
wrong.
saw.
I argue with Joe more than anybody
I know you
breathing.
do, but I don't think you saw.
So nigga, he don't have to do this. Hey Mel, come on.
What pedigree do you know of mine, nigga? I don't question your pedigree.
I don't question it. I don't question it.
I don't know if you really
I
not,
don't
nigga.
ever-
I respect you as a man.
Yo, I don't question your pedigree.
Why is that not working?
You the only
Wait, why
nigga
is she
that
doing
do
this?
that.
And it's not just Ish he's gotten into it with. He's also gotten into it with Ice. And Ice is a person that is very, very sensitive. So a lot of people don't get him out of body the way Flip got him out of body. And if you guys missed that clip, here it is.
So the nigga that been reading the comments.
I'm not you, Flip.
Hey, Flip, you're here.
I ain't you.
I'm
not you. I
read them.
You read them.
I do.
Okay,
You
so
as
don't put
well.
me- No, I don't.
You're very defensive today. You're
are.
attacking everybody for no reason.
That's
Let's talk
true.
about it.
I just told you. I
good
got
sleep
a
don't
good
do
night's
that.
sleep. Yeah,
The
it does.
camera on me.
No, it does.
A good
No,
sleep
it
don't do
does.
that, nigga.
A good
That's
sleep
reading
get you ready
comments,
for the bullshit.
listening to niggas.
A good
saying,
sleep
yo,
ready for
you
the
let the niggas
bullshit.
do that to you up there, nigga. So you gonna say something and you
Flip,
find
that's
that
you
today.
that
That's you,
can't be
nigga.
yourself, nigga.
I am me, nigga. I am me.
Flip, no,
you
not.
pander,
You
nigga.
whoever they want you
Pandering
to be.
ass nigga.
You whoever they
Fuck
want
you
you to
talking
be.
about, nigga?
Be yourself sometimes.
I am me,
Try
nigga.
it. You don't know
Fuck you talk about,
You
nigga.
whoever they want
Oh,
you
I
to be.
deleted the app today because I just want the world. Oh, I tweet because I want. Shut the fuck up.
Oh,
You
now
want
you
attention,
repeating
ass
shit
nigga.
Joe said. Look
Fuck
at you.
I don't give a fuck what he said. Fuck that nigga.
Grow a set
Fuck
and
that
be
nigga.
you.
Fuck you,
Grow
nigga.
a set and be you.
Fuck out here, nigga.
Grow a
I'm
set
from
and be
Queens
you.
and I am
I don't
me,
care
nigga.
where you from.
Fuck
You
you
in
talk
Jersey,
about,
nigga. Act like
And
you in
what?
Jersey. I don't
And
care
they
where
ain't
you
gonna do
from.
nothing in
I
Jersey,
don't care
nigga.
where you from.
Talk about.
I'm talking
Be
to you,
yourself,
nigga. Be you.
Fuck you
You know
talking
the
about.
fuck you know who you
I've been
are.
documented, nigga.
You know who the fuck you are.
That ain't been documented, nigga.
I don't care, nigga.
Now at this point, Flip had gotten into it with not only Ish, not only Ice, but Joe Budden and Melissa Ford. And I'm not even including the side characters like J1, like Imani. And at this point, a lot of the fans grew frustrated with Flip. A lot of people loved him, but a lot of people just found him disruptive, very annoying. A lot of people said that he just made for a bad listening experience. A lot of people actually preferred him when he wasn't there. But during the time that Joe and Flip would argue a lot, Joe would bring on a guest that goes by the name of Marc Lamont Hill. Now, Joe brought him on, I think 2 or 3 times, but a lot of people didn't really feel like he had a future at the JBP. A lot of people just saw him as a guest. No one actually thought that Marc Lamont Hill would take a position if offered. But a few months later, Joe would announce that Marc Lamont Hill would come onto the podcast and he would be a new recruit. And as we all witnessed by Marc's arrival, he just killed. He killed it, not gonna lie. So much so that he got Podder of the Month 6 times in a row. And not only that, a lot of the fans loved him. They feel like Marc was the sole person, the sole reason that this pod went to the next level. And I honestly agree with that in some aspects. Not only is Marc very intellectual, he's also very funny. Not also is he very funny, he can challenge his co-hosts. And not only that, he has a show on the network, yes, the Marc and Ian show. So not only is he doing well on the main pod, he's putting in work on the Ian and Marc show. So it was only a matter of time for Flip to be envious of Marc Lamont Hill. Because ever since Marc Lamont Hill walked through that door, he has been Joe's new favourite. And not only has he been Joe's new favourite, the way that Marc treats Queenzflip, well, not just Queenzflip, he treats everybody this way. He's very condescending, he's very passive aggressive towards all the co-hosts, and I feel like it triggers Flip the most when Marc does that. So much so that only a few days ago, Flip and Marc got into a very heated argument, so much so that they were almost going to fight. And if you missed that clip, here it is.
Okay, thank you, because I don't want people will hear that and think I do that.
Well, I don't know if you do it, but I
have any reason to think I do that?
I don't know.
Do you have any reason to think I do that? Is what I said.
Because you just said that. You said you cracking a joke with Joe. Like, oh,
But you cracking a joke with Joe?
I don't know. Listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, go ahead.
Listen, what I'm trying to tell you.
I think the people need to see this show.
Hey, you got.
And guess what? It's going out.
It's going out.
What's the difference between what we did last week?
Just want to care about what people shouldn't see, then shut up.
Then don't say
this
it. Right.
Is going out.
I'm comfortable with everything I'm saying.
Okay. This is going right out.
I love you, Flip.
I love you too.
FedEx too.
But no, I don't backbite. Hey, as a matter of fact,
next to it, separate shit.
UPS, here's the tracking link.
As a matter of fact, you know I don't, because whatever you've ever told me, you know ain't never come out, and whatever ever happened that I witnessed to, I ain't never said shit about.
Yeah,
like even when
we kept your secrets, nigga.
I'm not gonna say it because then I'd be saying,
yeah, we kept your secrets.
That's all I'm gonna say.
What secrets?
And can't nobody up here say nothing different.
What secrets?
We kept your secrets, boy.
What secrets?
We know your secrets.
I'll tell you off air. I'm not even going to allude to it on air. I don't move that way.
See, this is loyal.
That's not loyal.
Not that shit you do. This lawyer ain't gonna blow you up in front of millions, nigga.
Please, what you talking about?
No, and to be clear for the ones, it ain't nothing personal. It ain't about Flip's personal life. I don't want to make it sound like that because I want people to think.
Oh, you talking about anything that I tell you, niggas? Anything that happened, I can talk about.
And it's for you to talk about. What I'm saying, I won't.
So anything that I'm
saying, I won't.
So if you allude to it, because you say a lot of tricky words.
No, I don't.
So
I say regular words that's tricky to you.
Tricky words, funny as shit.
That's another thing you do, right? Like, my nigga, you the busiest man in the world. You spend 1,000 hours trying to communicate and speak to people to be accepted by people that this community, that this nigga built through the community. I don't need to do
that.
That's
our job.
Nigga. I believe in myself.
That's
and I believe
our job.
In what I do. Our job is to come up here and work and show and put our best foot forward.
And that's what I do.
That's our job. Plus, do other shit behind the scenes.
You mean like promote the show?
To try to win favor. You try to win favors.
You mean like fan engagement?
You try to win favors.
All right, you're
period. To me, you try to win favors
with the fans.
And then on top of that, even if you do win favors,
they're the fans. They're our audience.
Even if you do win favors, you try to point out everything else that nobody do. That's sucker shit to me.
When do I do that?
You try to point out.
Don't call me a sucker no more. 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 Don't call me a sucker no more.
That's sucker shit. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that's sucker shit. I can take that. I'm not calling you. I'm saying that's sucker shit. You're not a sucker, but that's
sucker shit. And I'm telling you, you say that sucker shit, I take it like you saying it to me. So I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
Let's do this. Let's both calm down. No.
Stop doing that.
No, I'm saying let's both calm down. Let's both calm down. Because I'm telling you right now, the way you're talking to me, I'm taking a different way. So let's both calm down.
So what does that mean, though?
I'm saying let's talk like brothers.
You don't gotta say that.
I'm saying
because what you
and you ain't gotta say that sucker shit. So I'm saying let's both.
You're not a sucker, but I said the behavior that happened.
Then we good. Then we good. Then we good. Now let's get back to the show.
But that's why you saying that?
Because when you say that sucker shit, I take that as disrespectful. And I take that as to me. To me, so I'm trying to tell you.
But there's a lot of shit you say to niggas that we take disrespectful. But for the
and there's a lot of shit you say that I take disrespectful. Nigga, I'm not gonna talk about it on air because I'm not you.
I'm afraid.
So at the end of the day, I'm not you. This is what you do, and then I'm gonna leave the shit alone. No. Imani, I'm not potting. I'm not potting. Nigga, don't fucking stand. What the fuck is you doing?
Can you grab him?
Nigga, do you want? Are we talking or we potting?
Y'all are making.
We can talk outside or we can pot. Then let's talk outside.
Marc and Flip.
No, don't. Fuck that.
Marc and Flip. It's not fucked up.
No, every time you get mad, you talk to niggas like they pussy and they not.
I didn't call you pussy.
No, you call me a fucking sucker. That's the same shit. Let's talk outside. Stop, Marc. I'm not trying to draw. Let's just talk outside.
We can't talk outside.
They can talk outside.
No, y'all can talk outside. No, y'all.
I'm talking to outside.
Not outside. You're not in this hallway. Not in this hallway. You're not. Yeah, y'all take that shit up to a project block or somewhere. Yeah. What are y'all talking about?
In this pod. That's what I said. This is all fucking dumb shit. If we pod, no, we.
Now get the fuck off.
Exactly. Let's pod.
Y'all can't scare my.
Now, while watching these co-hosts crash out, and while it is very, very entertaining, it does beg the question on just how long does Flip have on the JBN network? Because believe it or not, there was a time where Flip was that guy at the JBN. Flip was entertaining. Flip was hilarious. Flip brought life back into the pod. A lot of people were tired of Ish and Ice. While they were okay at podding, they didn't bring the entertainment value that Flip had. And now as time has gone on, I feel like people have just had enough of Flip. While he was entertaining at first, he is a one-trick pony. I don't think he has much tools in his talking. And I honestly feel like he knows himself. He knows the end is near for his run on that podcast. And he's just doing everything in his power to prevent that from happening. So I guess only time will tell, to be honest. But how do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like Flip is not as valued as he once was? Do you guys feel like he is just trying to go out swinging, starting fights with Marc, turning up late to pods? I don't know, it just shows me that he doesn't really care. It just shows me that the pod is not at the top of his priority anymore. But like I said, let me know how you guys feel in the comments. And until next time, it's your boy The Kitchen. Deuces.
About anything I feel like saying, what the f*** I feel about.
My fault, champ.
What the f*** you talking
I'm talking to you. I said I'm talking to you
my
twice.
response to that is, you don't check my words.
I do check your words.
You can't check my words.
Based off of what?
You can't.
Based off of what? Because you paying me, nigga? I'm a
No,
grown man.
because I'm
based
an
off of
adult
what?
and you can't check
But
my
you
words.
saying stupid shit about me and you keep doing
Then
that.
respond in words.
Come on, man.
But you or nobody else in this world can tell me how to fucking talk. Who the fuck are you talking
I'm telling you how you making me feel in the moment.
Then say that. Don't say you can't say that. You ain't.
That's just
say what the fuck I want to say.
Alright, I hear you.
The success of my shit. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Because you always
I ain't
say
one of
niggas-
them envious niggas in the street. I'm
I didn't say you
Your
envious.
success don't bother me.
But you always say something negative.
Stop talking to me
But
like
you always
your
say
success
negative.
bothers
Don't
me.
touch me.
As if I ain't been one of the
But you-
biggest advocates of your
But you
success.
always say something
Watch your
negative.
fucking
You
mouth.
highlight negativity, nigga. You highlight